Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you this fall glam look with a bunch of cranberries and reds, perfect for Thanksgiving time. I just uploaded a little bit more of a toned down daytime glam look for Thanksgiving, but I wanted to give you the option to do a more glam one in case you wanted to. So I used the new Kylie Jenner Burgundy palette, which I love so much. So yeah, I think this is a very glam and fun look, but it's also not too hard to achieve if you follow the steps I show. So without further ado, let's get on into the video. So of course, as always, I am priming my eyes just right above the crease because we're going to be carving out the crease and setting it later, so we don't want to put any concealer just yet there. I'm just using my Wet n Wild concealer pen and blending that out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. And then I am setting that with any banana powder. You can use anything you have. I use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette usually. Then I'm going in with the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette. I love this palette right now. I'm going in with this kind of mustard brown shade and using that on my Wet n Wild brush to blend all the way down across my crease. I did apply some tape just to make it a little bit more sharp whenever we take the tape off, but I wanted to use a little bit of a darker transition color to start off because we are doing a little bit of a darker eye, so we can get away with that. Next, I'm going in with this light red shade, and I'm using the same brush just to blend that all over in the same area. I wanted to deepen up the crease a little bit before we applied some of the darker colors, so that's why I did that. Then going in with this true red color. I love this color so much. This is my first time using it. And I'm just going in with my Real Techniques blending brush, and I am precisely placing this all throughout the crease, just a little bit lower than our transition colors that we already applied. I think this helped to really deepen out the crease and kind of made the look with this red color. Next, I'm going in with this cranberry sparkly shade and applying that all over the crease wherever I cut it, and I'm applying that with a MAC brush. I'm applying it really precisely so I don't get it all throughout the crease, and it takes me a little bit while to build it up, but it definitely looks good once you do. Then I'm just going back in with that same brick red color, and I'm deepening the crease a little bit more and cleaning it up. And then going in with this really dark brown shade, and I am going to be using my Real Techniques crease brush as well to deepen up the outer V. I really liked how this look turned out with all the reds, but I feel like I needed to add a little bit of a deeper red on the outer V to finish off the look. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit foundation in the shade 20. Or 120, I don't know, and my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation in the shade 01. I'm mixing those together because the Milani foundation is a little bit yellow, so I wanted to tone it down a little bit. But applying this with my foundation brush from BH Cosmetics as usual, and I'm blending it out with my Wet n Wild foundation brush, and then I'm going back in and adding more coverage wherever I need it and blending that out with my Real Techniques sponge. Next, going in with my Maybelline Fit concealer in the shade 15. I'm applying this under my eyes and on my nose and anywhere else I want to highlight and conceal. And then I'm just blending that out with my Real Techniques sponge. Next, I'm going to be baking with my Coty Airspun powder, as you guys know I love to do. I'm just applying this with a Real Technique sponge, and I'm applying a very thin amount so my under eyes don't look cakey. And while that's setting, I'm going to contour with my NYX HD concealer in the shade 07. Whenever I find a really good concealer, I love to buy it in a darker shade to cream contour with it. I think that it turns out really great. So I started to blend this out with this Real Technique sponge, which is a really funny shape, and it worked pretty well. But when I got to the forehead, I found out that I really needed to apply it and blend it out with a foundation brush, so that's what I did. Then I'm going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm using this lightest shade right here to contour and set the cream contour. I'm using this e.l.f. Cosmetics contour brush to do that. I really love this brush. I've been using it almost every single time I do my makeup now. Next, I'm going in and baking underneath the contour line just to sharpen it up a little bit, and I brush that away right away because I don't want it to set and make my bottom of my face look really cakey. Then I'm going in with Milani Luminoso blush. This is my favorite blush right now, and using my Real Techniques blush brush that I just got to apply that to my face. I really love how this brush applies blush to your face. And then I'm going in with my Gellar Gilded Honey highlighter and applying that all over my face as well. I apply it to the tops of my cheeks and on my nose and above my eyebrow and above my lip, and I love it so much. Then I'm going to go in and line my lips with Jordana's Tawny lip liner. This is the go-to lip liner for almost any lip I wear. And then I'm going to be applying 0.0 by Colourpop and Kathleen Lights, and then that completes the look. So this is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I've really been loving trying out a lot of new products for you guys and uploading a little bit more often than I have been. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, make sure you comment down below what you want to see next and also what you would like to see in a giveaway, because I am thinking of doing a holiday giveaway soon. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!